this is Sandra from the Bible Talk Show, and today we're going to be doing the next book in the Bible, which is the book of Obadiah. And this is on God's love and God's judgment. Let's get started. All right. And we're going to give you a summary right now of Obadiah. The book of Obadiah is the shortest book in the Old Testament, consisting of only one chapter. Its primarily focus is on the nation of Edom and its fate. Okay, let's get into the key points. The background is the prophecy is directed towards Edom, a neighboring nation of Israel. The Edomites were descendants of Esau, Jacob's twin brother, and the theme of this is judgment. The book emphasizes God's judgment against Edom due to their pride, violence, and mistreatment of Israel. And the retribution is Edom's actions will lead to their downfall, and they will face retribution for their deeds. And the key verse in this book is Obadiah 1:15. The day of the Lord is near for all nations. As you have done, it will be done to you. Your deeds will return upon your own head. Wow. Okay. And the message is, despite Edom's arrogance and trust in their mountain strongholds, God declares their impending destruction. The book serves as a reminder that God's justice prevails, even when nations oppose his people. Okay? You don't mess with God's people. All right? And the application is that we're going to learn about the consequences of pride, mistreatment, and enmity. God's love for Israel remains steadfast, and he holds all nations accountable. It doesn't matter. All nations are accountable. Okay? So we're going to take a look at the first one for God's love, Obadiah 1:21. It says, deliverers will go up on the Mount Zion to govern the mountains of Esau, and the kingdom will be the Lord's. This verse highlights the ultimate sovereignty of God and his commitment to establish his kingdom, which signifies his love and protection for his people. And that's the Jewish people. All right. Then we have God's judgment, Obadiah 1:15. The day of the Lord is near for all nations. As you have done, it will be done to you. Your deeds will return upon your own head, as I said in the summary. And then Obadiah 1:18. The house of Jacob will be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. The house of Esau will be stubble, and they will set it on fire and consume it. There will be no survivors from the house of Esau. The Lord has spoken. And then the third one is Obadiah 1:3. The pride of your heart has deceived you, you who live in the cliffs of the rocks and make your homes on heights, and who say to yourself, who can bring me down to the ground? Okay. Nothing can stop destruction and judgment for God. When he decides that he's going to punish you, you could be hiding in the mountains, under the ground, in your underground cities, whatever. God knows everything on this earth. He knows everything in this universe. And when it's your time to be destroyed, you will be destroyed. This is pretty powerful for just being one chapter in the Bible. The judgment is great. So let's take a look at the conclusion. So in the conclusion of Obadiah, the book of Obadiah highlights God's sovereignty, justice, and his unwavering commitment to his people. The book of Obadiah serves as a powerful reminder of God's justice, his sovereignty, and unwavering commitment to his people. Through the prophecy directed toward Edom, we witness the consequences of pride, mistreatment, and enmity. Despite Edom's arrogance and trust in their mountain strongholds, God declares their impending destruction. The book emphasizes that God's love for Israel remains steadfast, and he holds all nations accountable. So nobody will go without being punished. Okay, so in summary, the book of Obadiah teaches us about the consequences of our actions, the importance of humility, and the assurance that God's justice will take place. So this is a very powerful book in the Bible. It really tells you exactly what God will do. And this, I think, is going to be also a connection to the end times, the 7-year tribulation, the things that are going to come to pass on this earth. Okay. So I thank you for watching today. This is presented by the Bible Talk Show. Come back next week for our next lesson in the next book of the Bible. God bless.